Hey everyone, and welcome to another MLM shit show, Zaya edition. And I feel like it's been a hot minute since I spoke about Zaya. I might be wrong because my uploading schedule is all over the place. Like I pre-record a lot. Pre-recording again because I do plan on going back home to Croatia for a few weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. I do want to stay consistent, you know, and this is our new crew member, our new filming crew member. And if you like him, please check out Toadstool Patch. It's a shop on Etsy. I spoke about it a week or two ago. She used to be in the body shop and she was at the absolute lowest point in her life. She was going through so much and she was recruited by a girl that was with her in a survivors group. So absolutely disgusting. What happened to her is terrible. Luckily she got out quick and she now has her own little shop on Etsy, and I would really appreciate if you can, of course, and if you're looking for something like that, please go check her shop out. I'm gonna link it in the description box below. We're trying to be a little bit more proactive here and help our former MLM members with their small businesses. But anyway, let's just put a little disclaimer in here, and don't forget to click that like and subscribe button if you would like to support me, and let's get into the video. I actually don't have a lot of time for this one, so let's just get straight to the point. I don't think this is gonna be long. There's a few posts from the blondie that mass reported me. I think most of these posts are her. Oh, would you look at that? It's blondie themed. Okay, the first one says, I'm just here to support the newest guidelines. And I have no clue what guidelines she's talking about. I think something about leggings, like made up guidelines. I love that my job includes making lame reels in hotel rooms in Vegas to share these cute clothes that I love so much. But seriously, if you're not wearing Zaya leggings for at least 5 out of 7 days of the week, I'm definitely gonna recommend a 10-day quarantine. Message me and I'll get it our apple bottom jeans replaced with some booty popping Zaya leggings. Okay. Next one says, women need other women in their lives who think they are a big deal. No competition, no backhanded comments, no jealousy, no hate. Just I love you, I support you, and there is no one on earth like you kinda energy. Collaboration over competition all day long. This weekend, spending time with business women who are my friends, who uplift me and encourage me to have the same dreams as me has filled my cup. If you're looking for a community of people who get it, message me. We have such a unique team and unity here, and if you're missing something in your life, you'll find it here. So again, playing on the women supporting women card. But if women are supporting women, why did you get my post mass reported on Instagram? It actually got removed, and even though someone reviewed it, I never got that post back up. I never offended anyone. I never mentioned anyone. I just mentioned that there's a new video on Zaya up on my YouTube channel, that kind of thing. So like, if you're all about women supporting women, why did you mass report me? And then after attacking my Instagram account, a few months after even, they went onto my YouTube channel and they started reporting my YouTube videos. And of course the videos are up because it's fair use. I blurred everyone's faces, usernames, I never show any details. So I mean, just saying, that does not really scream women supporting women to me. But anyway, I guess you are choosing, if you're very selective with what women you're supporting. I mean, I get it, if someone's a shitty person, you shouldn't support them, but I don't think I'm a shitty person. I'm just here trying to raise awareness, talking about my experiences, sharing other people's experiences. Like I said, I never name anyone. I never show anyone's face, so I don't see why she hates me that much. She likes her quotes very much, and she's very salesy, as you can see. The next one says, the goal, making money, doing what I love with people I enjoy, making impact on the world, and growing as a person. That's a lot of things. I can fully say that I've accomplished this goal of mine. That's a lot of goals. It's not just one goal, but anyway. Are you happy in your job? Do you work with people you love? Do you feel like you're making an impact on other people's lives? Is that a goal for you? If you're not feeling any of these things in your current job or home situation, I encourage you to reach out to me. Wait, what does she mean, home situation? I encourage you to reach out to me. I like to call my job a chance to grow as a person with a paycheck. Wow. I love helping women and mamas feel better about themselves, whether that's through a new outfit or a chance to build their own business through activewear. Let's chat. It's worth it for you to just ask. No, it's not. It's a complete waste of time and potentially your money as well. Also, like, every single post of her is salesy, is about trying to recruit people. So I don't know how her like long time followers, I mean, I guess it's just her downline following her and interacting with her posts. But if I was a random person, I wasn't really interested in Zaya, but I liked her and her content, I wouldn't really read the captions anymore, because every single post of hers is about recruitment. And I rarely see something that's actually, the first one was, okay, Zaya leggings, I can give you some good Zaya leggings, but mostly it's just, oh, look at our community. Are you unhappy? Look at this, join me, this is great. And it's not about the product, it's about the opportunities. So she's mass recruiting, but like, she's a top 1%, so she shouldn't have to need to recruit so much, but yeah, she's very tireless at recruitment. Next one is again Australia, because they went to Australia I think last year, at end of last year or beginning this year, so she's still just screaming for Australia, like, at least leave Australian girls to other Australian girls. But no, she wants to recruit Australian girls now as well. She's just restless, she wants to recruit everyone and everyone to herself. That's just my own opinion. So this one says activewear plus Australia equals fire and moon or a banana. I can't see. Aussie ladies, are you ready to rep the cutest and newest activewear in your country? Are you ready to have the opportunity to impact thousands of lives by sharing these clothes? Do you want to be a founding leader and have the chance to be at the top of this global company? We just launched Down Under a short 2 months ago and it's taking off. If fitness community, activewear, and being an ambassador for an incredible company interests you, comment with your favorite emoji below. We've got an amazing team of US and Canadian reps who have paved the way and are ready to show you how to run a successful business of your own. Not sure if you're ready to rep? No problem. Let's set up an online event and get you some activewear for free. Just ask me how. For free. I don't think it's for free unless she's actually sending people clothes. A founding leader. You're not a founder. You're not a founding leader. Like, it's not your business. Zaya is not your business. It's not your company. You're not your own boss. You can still be terminated. So you're not like a founding leader or anything like that. It's not your business. Next one is just a bunch of them at a conference, and then of course the caption says, do you ever feel unappreciated in your work, like none of your efforts are recognized, or that no one sees all the good you're doing? Have you ever felt like you just want to be seen, appreciated, thanked, even shouted out? I've never had a job that is so rewarding or makes me feel valued. I never thought I'd be on stage getting recognized for work, easy and simple work, wearing and sharing my favorite clothes, and recruiting, mass recruiting. You forgot to add that one in there. I'm so grateful for a company that values me and my efforts. In a sea of almost 100,000 reps across the US, Canada, and Australia, I feel seen, and guess what? You would too. Are you ready to chat yet? I did not know that there's so many reps in Zaya. That's crazy. What's even crazier is that they don't have an income disclosure statement. They have so many reps. They've been around since 2016 or 17, and they still didn't put out an income disclosure statement, which just screams red flags everywhere to me. Next one is another quote. Be the type of woman that tells other women they can do what she did too, and probably even better. So it's again community support, women supporting women, and of course that's all great, but in my opinion you're not really supporting women because you're just earning money off of their hard work and efforts and by recruiting them. So you do have your personal benefits, financial benefits off of doing this. I have no doubt in my mind that anyone can be successful in social selling if their heart is in it and their goals are reachable. You can do this in your own perfect way. You won't do it the same as me, my team, or the girl on the other team, and that's what's so beautiful about the business. Come and share your light. We need you. No, you don't. That's just weird. But again, they like to say the duplication works. So I don't think that everyone does it their own way. A lot of people are just copying and duplicating what other reps, successful reps, are doing. So, I mean, it's very contradictory, but that's nothing new. And then there's a picture of the three of them and they're smiling, all happy. And then the caption says, again, it's gonna be about the community. When I joined my network marketing business, I had no clue what I was about to step into. I knew it would take work to be successful, and that that was fine with me. I was ready for it. But what I didn't know is that I would make such incredible friendships that would change my life for the better. It was such an unexpected blessing, one that I don't take for granted ever. So many hundreds of new friends, all because I took a chance on something new. If you're ready for a group of new friends and women who will support you in your dreams, let's chat. We've always got a spot for you. Hundreds of new friends. If they were your actual friends, you would not have time for anything else in your life other than speaking and checking in with your hundreds of new friends. I mean, I don't know. I know some people don't have to be in contact with their friends regularly, but like me and my friends were always in contact. None of us live in the same country. Like, we're all over the place, we're all over Europe, but we're always in contact with each other. And then there's my family members, and it's just a lot of texting and calling. And if I had hundreds of friends, I would not have time to do anything else other than like trying to check in with everyone every day. So just the fact that she said hundreds, it's her team. She's got hundreds of people in her downline. Like I said, she's top 1%. And these people are not your friends. Like, you're just having trainings with them and you're trying to encourage them to recruit other people, so your team is giant, but they're not your actual friends. I hope you know that. But anyway, next one just says, alive. The warm air, sunshine on my face, laugh till you cry conversations, exercise, beautiful lake and city surroundings. I haven't felt that alive in a very long time. Being surrounded by women who understand your goals, dreams, hard days and best days has become such an amazing part of my life. Do you have a community or business that brings you joy like this? Do you see yourself traveling the world with your friends and business partners, sharing cute activewear products, all while creating opportunity for your future? Send me a message and let's see if this will fit into your life. We would love to have you in our circle. It just sounds very cultish to me. It's all about the community support. Again, a very little about products. It's mostly just posts where she's trying to recruit people. Next one. Again, next one is her holding a phone and it just says one more friend, and it's like a Zaya page, and then the caption says, one more friend. That's all this was ever really about. When I joined my social selling business, I didn't have a group of best friends. I didn't have a community of women who understood what I wanted at this phase of life. I don't even think I knew at the time that this is why I joined, for one more friend, and yet I gained so much more than that. Thousands of new friends. Oh my god, now she's got thousands of new friends, and it's only been like a week since her previous post. Hundreds of whom I can actually say are true friends, business partners, people I know and trust. No, like I said, if you had hundreds of true friends, you wouldn't have time to do anything else in your day other than talk to your hundreds of friends. That is so deceptive. Like, if you join an MLM, these people are not gonna be your friends. And yes, sometimes you can make a friend or two, but in most cases, from what we heard from other people's experiences, the minute you express any questions or doubts, people tend to just like shut you out. Especially if you leave. After you leave, a lot of them are just not going to be in contact with you anymore. So those are not true friends. And guess what all of us want out of this business? One more friend. Yes, we want you, because we want to constantly recruit new friends, because this is how we earn most money, through recruitment, right? I don't know, I presume, but where's our income disclosure statement? Still not out there. What are they waiting for? I don't know. There was a page where they hinted that they're too young to have an income disclosure statement. I can't find that page anymore. I used to link it in my Zaya videos before. That was an excuse before, but at this point in time, this is like a 6-year-old company, so it's not too young for them to have an income disclosure statement. So there's no excuses for them not having an income disclosure statement anymore. You might not know you need us, but man, we know how much we need you. Yeah, because you get money off of every new friend. Oh, this is the reel for the alive caption. Okay, so it's her and her downline, I guess, and there's a bunch of them because, like I said, she's got a huge team. Next one is called There Is No Finish Line, and it's a 7-minute video. It's a training video, so let's give it a watch, shall we?
And she allows her listeners, her followers, her subscribers to text in questions, to send in concerns, so she can kind of like do some coaching for them, help them through various things. And if you don't know who Mel Robbins is, she's the one who created the 5-second rule. She also did the 5, it's like a high five to like high five yourself in the morning. The 5-second rule is you have to do like a countdown to get yourself to do the things that you're supposed to do. She talks about a lot with, like waking up in the morning, like your alarm goes off. What do? Do you turn it off, or do you do the countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and hop out of bed and go about your day? Right. Something she talked about on part of this call or this motivational was, maybe you're so tired at the end of the day that you don't want to go and work out. And she said, you basically have two decisions to make with that. Either you do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you go to your workout and just do it, or you change the time of day that you go and work out so you're not so tired. And I thought, man, she's exactly right. Like when it comes to sending messages or doing those reach outs, you can sit here and stare at your phone, or you can do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and just start messaging.
Just start cold messaging people, will ya? I just want to make a little note on that. Like, if you're too tired, if you're actually really tired to do anything at the end of your workday, don't go work out. Like, if you need rest, take a rest. The second advice is good. You can try to change the time when you are working out. This was me as well. I work 9 to 6, so in the beginning I was trying to work out at the end of the day. Even that's not really late, but I was just so tired and my workouts didn't feel the same anymore. I didn't want to do them because I just wanted to relax after my day. So now I actually do my steps. Like, I wake up earlier and I do my steps before work, and then during the lunch break I do my workout, and it feels a lot better when I do it in the morning and before the afternoon. It just suits me a lot better than doing it in the evening or late at night. But again, I'm privileged in that way because I work 100% remote, so I do have the time and opportunity to actually work out during my lunch. So again, that depends. Not everyone has the same privileges. Some people don't have any privileges. What I'm trying to say is breaks are good. If you're feeling tired, not up to it, it's okay to skip. Because if you're too tired and exhausted and you're pushing yourself beyond that point, you can injure yourself, which obviously it's better to take a rest day when you need it. Rest is as important as working out, rather than like pushing it and getting injured, and then you have to take a long break, like you're forced to take a long break. But of course, from the workouts and motivation, we got to just cold message the damn people, will ya?
Go in your back office, pull up your customer orders list and just start sending the messages, right? Just start doing the follow-up. But what I want to talk about today is that there is no finish line in ZYIA. And you might be thinking, wait, what is she talking about? So she was doing this coaching call with this gentleman about his fitness and exercise program, and that he was feeling really defeated, kind of like burned out. He just, he was always being the one to motivate and always doing the things to help people. And she said, it's really important for people who don't have a finish line that they know what to basically look at, with that they can control, right? And I thought this really related to ZYIA in so many ways. Okay. So when you think about it here, there really is no like finish line. It's not like we are running a marathon and we know, like, when I hit this, my business, my paycheck, my team is going to be complete. Okay. There is not a finish line here. It is not like, hey, if I do X, Y, and Z, if I run for 2 hours, eventually I will get to this finish line and I'm going to go through the ribbon and I will get my reward. I will get my prize. I will get my medal, whatever it is, right? There is not a finish line with ZYIA. You will hit junior rep and you're going to probably want to hit senior rep, which means you now have another finish line, right? You have another goal. Even though you cross that finish line, there's another finish line ahead of you, okay? So this is where it's really good to have resiliency and to have those skills that Leslie talked about, because you are going to have to continue to push forward, okay?
Okay, but isn't the main pitch for this opportunity that there is a finish line where you're gonna be so rich and so successful and you won't have to work anymore, or at least you're gonna have to like put in a minimal amount of work when you get to the point, to the finish line, where you're so successful that you can afford it? But now she's kind of saying the completely opposite, that you're always gonna keep hustling and you're never going to be at a point where you can stop working and have that time freedom, financial freedom. Is this what she's saying? I feel like that's exactly what she's saying here. and it's completely contradictory to everything else that they say on social media. Time freedom, financial freedom, you can do whatever you like, you won't have to work. Doesn't make sense, does it? But anyway, let's keep going.
It's not like having a baby and after 9 months you've had that baby and now like you have a baby, right? You don't have necessarily this like concrete, always going to be the same thing in this business. Okay. So what she talks about is that the way to get around this, or the way to think through this, is to focus on what you can control, which is today. It's not tomorrow. It's not yesterday. What can you do today to reach the goal that you're going for? What can you do today to make your life happen, right? So she talks about how each of us have been training for today, for this moment, our whole lives, okay? When this happens, when you're here in this moment, focus on what you can control today. Too often we're looking down the road, right? We're looking at, well, in 6 months, this or that, I should be hitting this rank, or I should be doing these things. Focus on today, okay? Focus on what you can do today. Now, obviously you need to have those long-term goals. You need to know, like, what's my goal for this week? Is it to have an X number of parties booked and happening? What is my goal for the month? Is it to have those 3 new reps? What is my goal for the month with sales, right? Is it 2,500 PV? And you need to focus on what you can control today. Focus on what you can control today. Okay. Because there is no finish line in this business, right? So can you send those 10 messages? Yes, you can, right? Can you, do those reach outs to have someone join with you? Yes, you can, right? That is your finish line, is, can I do what I need to do today to get my business moving? Even if it's just 1% at a time, those small incremental changes to hitting the goal that you need to hit, right? You can't control what your downline do. You can't control what your upline, sidelines. You can't control what the economy does. You can't control any of that, right? Like sometimes people say, well, the economy this, the economy that. You can't control that, right? You can't control, it's not like something that you can control, right? But you can control you. You can control what's happening with your business, with your life, right? Something that I thought was really good that Leslie talked about, and it's Leslie, I'm totally butchering your name, Nueces, okay? She talked about how sometimes, we look at the word accountability and there's a lot of blame or shame associated with that. And instead, she talked about having commitment, knowing like, I don't have blame, I don't have shame for this. This is like a commitment. Like I'm accountable to my goal, right? So if I'm committed to my goal, I'm going to take responsibility for what happens with me trying to hit that goal. It's nobody else's fault but mine. And I'm doing a terrible job of rephrasing this. So I really just want Leslie to like teach and train on this because it's so good. But please know that this is a marathon in the sense that like it's a continual race. It's not something that's going to happen in a year or 2 years. My business still has areas where I can improve, where I can grow, where I can do certain things better. Okay. This is not something that like, I'm going to get in, I'm going to hit this, and then my life is just going to be set. This is something that is going to be a continual process. And I've been seeing a lot of that lately where people are like, well, I've sponsored this many, or my team size was this, or we were here, or we were there. Guys, there is no finish line. Okay. If you're in this business for the long run, it doesn't matter how many people you've sponsored. You should keep sponsoring people because you're committed to your ZYIA business.
Well, that was great. They both just admitted that it's all about the recruitment. We are always looking for people. We want you to join us. We want everyone to join us. And then this one now said, basically, in my interpretation, it's a never-ending hamster wheel where you're always going to keep having to hustle and want more and more and work more. So again, that contradicts everything else that is advertised on social media. You're gonna be so happy, you're gonna reach the top, you're gonna have so much freedom, whatever. Yeah, we haven't really seen anything different about Zaya than other MLM companies out there, but I'd be very curious and very excited to see their income disclosure statement. But like I said, there's no mention of it anywhere yet. So that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button if you'd like to support me, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.